welcome everyone here. I'm here at Kinex Fitness in Urbana, Illinois, and I'm here with the owner, Amanda McFadden.
Hello.
All right now. So, tell me how you got here. Did you grow up, born and raised here? How did you get here?
No, not at all. I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania, and moved to Indiana before here. I had my daughter in Indiana and then just kind of hopped over the state border.
Yeah.
Now we're here and we've been here for about 10 years.
Nice. Do you like it here more than Pennsylvania?
No.
I understand.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
You know, there's the positives and negatives, but I just miss kind of like the landscape of Pennsylvania. When I moved here, I didn't know that windy could be the main weather for the day.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
that is
what
a
is
category
that?
for
Yeah.
sure. Yes.
Yeah, we didn't have that much wind in Pennsylvania.
Did you have a lot of winters in Pennsylvania?
Oh yeah, the winters were really bad.
Okay.
So that's one thing I do like about Illinois is,
a lot more manageable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Did you always grow up in fitness? Did that come to you later?
Came to me later. I was a server for a big portion of my life. It was just the best way for me to make money, and especially when I became a single mom, it was flexible. And I kind of just floated in this area of like not really knowing what I wanted to do for a while. I originally went to school for nursing, so I think I always had that desire to like work with people and help people in some way. I just didn't know how that was gonna look for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. When did fitness start becoming into your journey?
I started personal training at some point, and I loved it. And then I went back to school, and I ended up getting my bachelor's degree in physical therapy. And then I went to go work at Carl at the Heart and Vascular Institute, and I was like, this is not what I thought it was gonna be.
I understand.
It was kind of sad. I was seeing people like decline, and they were at a point in their lives where full recovery was not necessarily going to happen. So that was kind of the final straw that was like, I want to go back to personal training. I want to reach people before that point in life. And then I came here. I started working here as a trainer before I bought it. Okay. And I kind of was just like, who owns this? Who's taking care of it? We don't have a phone number. Our website's broken.
Yeah.
So I've never met him, and I reached out to the owner and I just said, would you be open to selling your gym? And he said, let's have lunch. I said, okay.
Yes. He was like, don't worry, we can get it done. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that you bought it and then revamped it. You've done some things since you bought it.
Yes, yeah.
When did you buy it?
So in February, that would be 2 years since I bought the gym. Yeah.
I love it. Okay. If you come here, okay, you can see all her accolades on the bodybuilding, okay? Is that another thing that you just were like, yeah, let's do that too? Or like,
I am always kind of uncontent. I like to have goals, and I like to challenge myself, and I like to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So as soon as I like finish one thing, I'm like, all right, what else can I do?
Yeah.
And that was kind of a venture for me, and it was wonderful and terrible all at the same time. Will I do that again? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I don't know. I don't necessarily like push it with other people because it's not healthy for your body. It was kind of just like a challenge to see if I could do it. But
how many have you done in total of competitions?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. And you won? You got what?
I got several places. I got 5th, 4th, and 3rd place.
5th, 4th, and 3rd on the first try.
Yeah. And there was, I was very proud of myself because there was probably like 50 other girls that competed in it.
Yes.
So I'm like, all right, even 5th out of 50 is.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. That's single digits.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you lift or just pose?
Well, lots of, not for the competition. The competition is just posing.
Okay.
All the lifting happens before that.
Okay. So how long did you train for those before the competition started?
I had been lifting for a long time, but I would say very strict training and nutrition for like 3 months.
Okay, right. So did you just take what you learned there and adapt it to here as well?
I think that I use my physical therapy background more than I do the bodybuilding, because what I really enjoy doing is working with middle-aged or the older generation and really trying to like remain having a high quality of life for as long as possible. Like I also love getting people who just kind of started out. And the bodybuilding I feel like is kind of more advanced.
Absolutely.
And like I enjoy doing it, but I don't enjoy training that way. Like I don't want to train people for a bodybuilding competition.
Yeah.
I just like working with the general public.
I love it. That's exciting. And right now you are in the perfect spot for the general public of fitness as well.
Yeah.
We are moving and needing to get moving, and we need places like this to teach us how.
Yeah. Like my biggest transition I think with fitness is I've always been kind of like a cardio bunny, and I just like ran, and it was always like, okay, we gotta lose weight, we gotta look good. And then when I got into weightlifting, that was the major mindset shift for me, where it was no longer working out to look good, it was like working out to see what is my body capable of. And that made fitness so much more enjoyable.
Absolutely. I love the mindset shift. Yes.
So after it was like, oh my gosh, strength has nothing on skinny. Like lifting weights and getting stronger felt so much better than killing myself on a treadmill or elliptical. And it just like took the pressure off of like physical appearance. Like that's not what it's about.
Yes.
It's like
that's
you want to
important.
feel good, you want to feel confident, and it doesn't have to be due to a number on a scale or like your pant size.
Yeah.
So that was what I was like, okay, I want everyone to feel that way about working out.
Yeah. In my research as a younger person, once I transitioned from like, okay, if you can look at my whole family and realize the skinny is not the typical skinny for everybody, so that's out the window. What's next? And so I think that's a very good message to spread. Of we here for the physicality more than the looks, because the looks will come.
Yeah, they will.
But the health is the most important part.
Yeah.
And it's nice for you to be helping have that as a main forefront, so we can continue moving in longevity. Who don't want to live longer? Move around.
I mean, that was a big point. Like at the hospital, I was just like, I don't want to be that age and not be able to do the things that I want to do. So it's like, yes, we want to live as long as possible, but we also want to do it like with the freedom of movement and health. So pairing those together.
That's how you got here. Yeah, it definitely, you can see the care and passion when you come in here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You always know you wanted to open, well, I guess after your time in the cardiac area, were you like, I need to open a fitness studio?
No.
Really?
I just was like, kind of bummed out, like, cause I thought I was gonna have this career in physical therapy and I was gonna go back and get my doctorate. But I just kind of was like, alright, I guess I'll go back to personal training. I did really enjoy doing that. And it wasn't until I got in here that it really made me think of it. Cause again, like I said, I'm like, okay, what's my next goal? What else can I achieve? So that's kind of when the gears started turning, when I got in here and saw all these little things where I'm like, wow, this place could be great. And then I just
you said, don't worry, I got it.
You gotta be okay with like someone saying no. I was like, I was at the source, he can say no. So I was like, reached out and got a yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. I love it. It happens that simply. Just your spirit say, move out the way, please. Okay, so I know that this is like women-led focus. Was that something near and dear for you as well?
It wasn't necessarily intentional to be a woman-only facility. I swear God just put these women in my life because I was doing interviews and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna find the right person. And then like in a row, like boom, 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 I was like, oh, my sisters are here.
That's right.
Like they're perfect because it's just really about like how we care about people, and it comes across in our training.
Yeah.
And that's really important to me, that people feel like we really care about them. So yeah, we just kind of, our squad just came together, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't know how I got so lucky.
Y'all a little machine in here.
But they just, fell into my lap, and it was perfect. And it's like the universe created what I needed before I even knew I needed it.
Yes.
So,
oh, it's like a little gift.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. What has been the hardest part about owning your own studio?
I think the hardest part has been jumping in without really any knowledge of how to run a business. I think it's really just my inner confidence of like, whatever you don't know, we can figure it out. But just, there's a lot of little obstacles that came along the way where I was like, I had no idea I was supposed to do that. Don't know how to do this. So it's kind of just like, you know, running in sand where you're like,
oh yeah,
I'm going. It might be slow, but
a step is a step. Yeah. I like the sand analogy.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Who has been your biggest support system during this time?
My boyfriend has been supportive from day one. I feel like when I said, is it crazy that I like asked this guy to buy his gym, and he was just like, no, do it.
Yeah.
You know? And then Megan, who is one of the trainers here, and she was training here when I started, has become my best friend. And she listens to me complain, self-doubt, and she's always just like an ear to hear, and
shout out
like
Megan.
Yeah, and she'll be like, you know, you're doing really great, you're doing fine, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
so tell me if I wasn't right.
Yeah.
You know, so those two, and my daughter. My daughter is definitely my biggest cheerleader.
Yay.
She has no doubt whatsoever. She's just like, you got this, Mom.
Okay.
And she'll be like, and I'll get you clients too.
That's right.
And she'll be out there yelling on the streets for me. And
that's right. I love it. That's right. I'm a yeller too. I yell with her. Yeah. That's wonderful. Shout out the boyfriend, Megan, and the daughter. What's your daughter's name?
Sloan.
Sloan. Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you come up with that?
Ferris Bueller's girlfriend.
I love it. I love it. Yes, that's good. My mom found my name in the filing, like in her files at her job.
Really?
It spelled Michaela, but then she said I want a Y.
Yeah.
So she said Michaela, Mikala. Yeah.
Sometimes it just comes to you randomly, you know.
And then you're like, the name of the baby. Yeah. And that Sloan fits.
Yes.
For the yelling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find her to be your mini me?
Yes and no. She is like me in so many ways, but she is so outgoing and loud, and she's very social, loves being surrounded by people, and I'm an introvert, and when I like grew up, I was like very shy and quiet. And
okay, so the complete opposite.
Yes.
And does she bring you out your shell more too?
Yes, she does. She does.
I love it.
She forces it.
Okay, you're like, we can sit down. You're like, no,
come on.
That's right.
Let's get on the dance floor. Let's go talk to these people.
Yes, I love it.
Slow.
That's good. And that actually helps with this too. You're channeling your inner Sloan. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. We love our extroverts as children out here. When did you start to feel a shift in momentum here?
I think really just after a few months.
Mhm.
Once we had a phone number and a working website,
Yes.
and I still remember the first time someone called me, and I was like, I just had a potential customer call me, and Brendan goes, well, why didn't you pick it up? I was like, because I had to collect myself, hold on. And then I like called them back, and I was like, you know, and they ended up coming back in. So probably, yeah, just like a couple months into it, those little changes, we started to bring people in, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yay, you can answer the phone. The
Yeah.
fact that they were able to reach the phone
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
blessing. I understand. You said, I'm gonna answer, but you saw it ring, right?
Yeah.
That is amazing. You making moves out here just with the phone call away. That's amazing.
I just had to create the channels of communication, and they started flowing.
Man, and then they started pouring in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I love little wins like that.
Yes.
What has been your proudest moment since opening?
I think a moment that stands out to me is we were all in here because when I first bought the gym, it was just me and Megan. So it was like me, Megan, Tori, Rashayla, like all training out there at the same time. And I just like looked around the gym and I was like this is it. Like we're filled, we're all together, everyone's like laughing, and that just made me so happy, and I was really proud of like I created this.
That's right.
Like, amazing.
Kind of from the ground up with the phones the way they were. Absolutely.
Yeah.
To this well-oiled machine. I love it. Oh, that's wonderful. How do you want people to feel when they come here?
Safe. Because I feel like a lot of people when they go to a gym, they can be timid, that like starting out, I don't know how to use these machines, or I don't know what I'm doing. So I just want them to feel safe and comfortable and like they're hanging out with one of their friends.
I love it.
And I do feel like people feel that way when they come in here.
Absolutely. One thing about like major commercial gyms is like, oh, is everybody staring at me? And then the instructions on the machines, they do their best, but you still like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But here, you're able to get the one-on-one intimacy. You're able to ask questions, and people know the answers to them.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go walk into the front and be like, so what do I do here? And then they'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah. I recently had someone come in and they were like, well, I'm not really sure what, you know, the plan would be coming in. And I was like, well, that's the beauty of having a personal trainer. You come in, you don't have to think about a thing. Like, we have the plan.
I love
We're ready.
Yes, you just come and work out.
Yeah.
Oh, that takes a lot of the pressure too, because then it's like, okay, what muscle group should I work on? And then if you were just sitting on your couch before coming to the gym, you don't know.
Yeah.
But then y'all come, ask a few questions, and you got a whole situation planned out.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. What's your process for the planning?
It kind of depends on what someone's goal is, and where they're starting out. Also how often they plan on coming in. But overall, I just try and like touch on every major like squat, lunge, hinge, push, pull, all the major movements throughout the week, and make sure I split them up a little bit to make sure, you know, you're not gonna be really sore in one area and work that again.
Create balance.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right now, two questions. What does success look like for you? And if you could tell your day one self something, now, what would you tell yourself? You can answer the success question first.
Success to me looks like this. Like I am year 2 and I'm already running a successful business and surrounded by amazing, strong women.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know how it gets better.
Okay, that's right.
Like, sometimes I'm just like,
this
so grateful. Like, this is amazing.
Oh,
I don't know what else I could possibly ask for other than, you know, to grow.
Yeah,
but
that comes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What would you tell your day one self?
you got this.
Yeah.
You got this. Like, I doubted myself, um, throughout the process as each new thing came across, and it was another thing I didn't know. But now that we're through year 2, like,
Yeah.
I feel so much more grounded and in order, and to see things still gain momentum, it's just like,
Yes.
you're good, girl, one day at a time.
That's right. Yes. And you were telling me before the camera was rolling that you have a second location opening up. Where is that gonna be?
So it's gonna be in St. Joe. It's the Kelso and Heating building. It's right on the right hand side of 150 if you're going that way. It just seems like God is on my side. There's a place for rent. I got an amazing deal, and I said, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Let's
expand.
Yeah.
Yes. So will you be going back and forth?
Yeah.
I love it.
Figured I took a risk doing this, and it worked out really well. So take another risk.
Yeah.
And
isn't that what life about?
Yeah.
And if it works out, cool. If not, okay. But it seems like it's working out so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what other classes and stuff do you guys offer?
So, everybody loves Tori's glutes and gains class.
Yeah.
I actually went to it this past Sunday.
All right. How'd you do?
I did good.
Good.
Yeah. She always makes me do the things that I don't make myself do.
Absolutely. Them hip thrusts
it's
are
true for me too.
thing. Yeah.
Even as a trainer, it's true for me. People have to make me do things sometimes. There might be a couple more classes that we add. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you guys taking any new people?
Yes, I hired some new trainers. So we should have quite a few spots open, and I think they are going to be eager to, fill their schedules. So
nice. Okay.
We've got room to grow.
Exciting. Oh, and you got the new St. Joe location. Okay, if y'all in St. Joe or surrounding, y'all come on over.
Yeah.
All right now. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yeah.
I do appreciate. And thank you for letting everybody know about Kinex. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in.
No problem. All right. Amanda McFadden with Kinex.